let's go and give this a try. Go for a little swim here, but the water's not that cold necessarily. The current is just strong. There's current is. On this walk today, I'm going to show you quite a couple of streams, waterfalls. Well, let's see how much water is at the waterfalls. I want to go and possibly swim at the pools, depending on what the water feels like. Awesome. Perfectly safe to cross it if you're willing to let your shoes get wet here. Just listen. Nice. I was hoping we're still gonna have water coming down here, and we still have water coming down here. This is not Pepsi, this is not the actual pools. We've got water still coming down after 100 millimeters of rain. So I think that makes it worth the decision to actually come in the forest and not along with the railway line. At the top there's a pipe there, which is actually a working pipe on that straight cement section there. There's Sheldon. Milk. Let's take a photo here. I love it here. This is not a waterfall, but another one of those that doesn't always run. But this mountain is so saturated, I can guarantee you even this one is going to be running for quite some time still. Probably at least another 2 weeks, 3 weeks before it stops. Everything is saturated. We've now had the same amount of rain in less than 24 hours than we had when the Cape was in floods. When the Cape area had severe floods, in that time we had 50 millimeters, then a break, then another 50 millimeters. In this round, we had 100 millimeters in less than 24 hours. Muddy, muddy, muddy. I'm so glad I came with these tatty ones. No doubt my shoes and socks would have been sopping wet on there. This is slippery. Strictly speaking, another waterfall. This is one of those where it's more spectacular when you're looking down. This mountain is full of waterfalls. Meld also recording with his GoPro there. That is stunning. We've got water at every waterfall today. I think this has made it worth it. And I did emphasize to the people it's going to be a muddy situation, so bring your oldest shoes and maybe even come with your sloppies if you like, or old rockies or something, unless you're willing to let your shoes get sopping wet, and socks. Wow, I was expecting this. This is one of those where you can walk over here. There, where she's going. Or you can cross there. Is het glad? Hou hy daarin nog. Ek sien wat jy bedoel. Baie gladderig hier, very slippery. Wil jy ons afneem? Oké. Ek sal nou nader kom. Wag, laat ek net my maag intrek.
1, 2, 3, trek in.
Nice. This is healthy indigenous forest here. Because it's open in between here. If it's accessible and you can actually walk in between these trees here, that tells you it's a healthy piece of indigenous forest. Wow. Look at this. Het staan uit soos 'n paal bo water hè.
Kom so lank.
Check ja.
Baie meer as nou maar. Ek weet dit kry soos hy is.
Ja. Ek sal nou uit die pad uit gaan.
Nee, dit is
Wow. Is that awesome, eh? Worthwhile taking a photo of that. Let me see if I can get a photo of that there. Make that 10 when it's so wet. Check here, Pambili Civils. They're busy with this project. It's the same people that are busy there at Waterworks above us. It's also Pambili Civils. This road that goes all the way. They're busy with a project there that takes up to. They said they'll be finished by the end of the year. And the question is what they're going to be doing to the actual dam with the months that they spend in creating this road to there. A lot of gravel that they need to bring in. The odds are that when we come back, we're going to go through the forest again. But if we decided to go back with the boring railway line, then one could go and check the go and pop in there at the start of that piece of road there and see what they're up to there. Maybe see what condition it's in after all this rain. This is we're going down instead of up with a suggestion of melt, because it's a bit longer, but it's not nearly as muddy as the other section through the forest would have been. Catch you now. We're back to this section that regularly gets maintained and cut beautifully. Must take quite a while for a tractor to maintain this on a regular basis. This entire section there, and in front there, and on the right here. Doesn't that look nice for this open piece of field? Mountain in the background. Down and down and down we go. Opted for a slightly longer route with a lot less mud. Just about there, from umpteen little waterfalls like that, all the water running down our paths, to what do you finally get here? The Swartrivier, Black River, directly translated. The water's a bit lower than I thought, but it is going strong, fairly strong. I like the speed at which it's coming down. Well, yeah, no, there's quite a bit of water coming down there at Pepsi. At the waterfall at the top there. waterfalls busy coming past here. Quite a bit of water there, just doing a bit of a 360. We may just end up parking here. Even I can't decide whether I want to cross here or not. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit here. We get into a position to take a nice pic of that waterfall. Let's go and give this a try. Go for a little swim here, but the water's not that cold necessarily. The current is just strong. The current is strong. Whew. There is no way I can progress here. I'm just like staying in the same place the whole time here. This is strong. Woo! This I can't even go a meter that way. So, you just stay. In die jaar 0 is die hondgeval. Kijk. Hi guys. Yo, it's strong.
Wanna pause the camera?
Yeah, thanks.
It's still recording.
Alrighty.
Say anything. This is strong. No one can
Just keep staying put the tracks.
You did make some ground.
Did I?
Yeah.
Certainly didn't feel like it.
Must be quite a sensation.
Had our breakfast and now heading back here over some tricky rocks. And the worst part about it all is that I have got seriously slippery shoes. I'll rephrase, shoes that can slip very easily. Just look at this, ladies and gentlemen. These rocks are very slippery. Yeah, no, if I didn't hold on to a rock then I would have slipped. Climbing over logs here. There is the concrete of the pipeline. And back here we have a good idea about the river flow. The Swartrivier, Black River. Don't be misled, this water is not dirty. Let me remind anybody that hasn't maybe ever watched anything on my channel. This water isn't dirty. Something nice. Tannins from the mountain. From this mountain range that end up in this water and giving it this unique color. Unfortunately, with this particular color, it can create the impression that it's dirty, but it's not dirty. It's arguably even more drinkable than municipal water. Now, In the past, more than once, more than twice, we've come from there. We've just come from Pepsi there. We came down here, well, in the past, but today we came from that side, and that's where we're going now. It's just funny enough, believe it or not, going to be less muddy, less slippery, arguably less dangerous. This whole mountain is sopping wet. Get these little frogs here. Might get them. Come on, mate, swim. Swim. Worth a try. That's been the first video now since leaving the pools, basically. Just thought I'd record, see if one can record a couple of these little frogs under the water there. We were just chatting about debating on how long they'll be able to make it, because that water's not going to be there forever. But they stick underground for yonks and yonks and yonks, even in drought, and suddenly when the rain comes out you hear them. They're there. They suddenly pitch up. Yeah, we're at Waterworks. Just about back to the starting point. I was just giving an explanation of what's going on at the Waterworks here and what goes for what with the building there. And great that we entered further down there. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you can at least see with the amount of water that was running down the pools there at that waterfall. That's the main reason I wanted to go today after yesterday's rain. You can see how much water's coming down there. So thanks for watching. Watch the next one. Stay tuned, I'd say, for the next one. And leave comments if you like at the bottom. What's his name? Left me coffee jug, I think is your name. Coffee jug. Thanks for your comment, by the way. So I have a feeling you might be watching this one, because I told in the previous one I'd be doing it. And just click on that like button, that would also help a lot. And let's let the channel grow a bit. Cheers. Ons ou met die bynaam koffie mug.